Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day today. We're going to be talking about what is happening with XRP in the XRP community. Now on CoinMarketCap, XRP is at 24 cents. We had a nice little bounce. As we can see, we are in the green today. But if we go to Elon Musk's tweet, what can we predict? We got here from XRP Crow, we can't predict what the price of XRP will be. But we know that it is a fast, cheap, scalable, and energy-efficient digital asset made to improve and transform the financial cross-border payment system. But now guys, before we jump into news, like I said, I'm not a financial advisor, nor is financial advice, just entertainment value only. XRP Oil has tweeted out
20% increase in Q4 and a 5% increase in Q1 2021. We will be back to where we were in 2019. We will have made up for the lost ground.
Amazing.
It's not going to take
That's
5
amazing.
years. We will have made it up with some decent numbers by the first quarter of 2021.
That's called the Super V, right?
Super V. I like the eyes.
It's called the V. It's called the V plus. Well, that's where we're headed. But we were headed to great things, and then we got hit by the cheese plague. So that happens too. And things happen that you don't expect sometimes. So, but we built it once. We're now building it again, and it's going to be even more successful, in my opinion.
Super V, V plus. First quarter of 2021. Boy, XRP has tweeted out.
So 3 to 5 years is tricky. If you'd said 30 years, I think I'd give you a more accurate vision. I think 3 to 5 years has a lot of dependencies on, does our economy reopen in the next 6 months? What happens with the presidential election? What happens with China on various immediate issues of national security? So, but what I would say is, if you kind of assume a steady state on all of those things, what I think will happen is 3 to 5 years from now, I think banks will be connecting to blockchains the same way that they connect to SWIFT and ACH and other networks.
Right.
Once they do that, the nature of banking will begin to change, because while banking will always, I believe, be the key on-ramp and the key value-add service provider to people's financial services lives, they will not be the bottleneck of the transaction of financial services. Instead, they will be nodes on a network along with a lot of other nodes, many of which won't be banks. And that will really change, I think, and allow banks to focus on what they're best at and what we really need them to do. So I think that will happen for sure. I do think that in a world of geopolitical instability, crypto assets in general will grow and become a more significant part of people's lives. That's one of the reasons why, I believe Bitcoin prices are going up in an environment of perceived instability, as people start to believe that the sovereigns are, maybe not as trustworthy as they once were. Bitcoin is not generated by any sovereign. Maybe that's a thing to hang on to. So I think you'll see more of that. But over time, the world tends toward more stability, right? Things reach equilibriums. And so since decentralized things are more stable than centralized things, I would predict that the movement that started 200 years ago with the first Bank of the United States, a movement toward more decentralization, will continue. Banks will adapt to that. They will add value to that. And the world will go on. But it'll go on in a cheaper, faster, more accessible way than it has before. And that'll be through the good work of people like you. So that would be my view.
It's awesome. The money movement continues.
There we go. Peter Pumpkin has tweeted out
and said to the team at Ripple, hey, we're shutting down. XRP trades on 130, 140 exchanges around the world. XRP would keep trading. She's like, wait a minute. Okay, so if it's a security of what? It's not a security of Ripple. It doesn't give you the rights to dividends or ownership of Ripple, the company. We have shareholders of Ripple, right? We raised a Series A financing, a Series B financing, and we own a lot of XRP, but they're two separate things.
At the same time, we've seen recently Block One had the hammer come down on them from regulators. They were basically said that they were selling an unregistered security.
$24 million.
It's interesting you call that a hammer. They raised $4 billion and they
it's a light hammer. It's a light hammer.
You and I have a different judgment of what hammer is.
Maybe it's a fly swatter.
Hammer.
Either way, so what's the difference between Block One and their token EOS versus what you guys are working on?
Well, I think one really important distinction is the XRP ledger existed before Ripple, the company. it's a public blockchain. You can go back and see kind of transactions 0, 1, 2, 3. You can see when Ripple was incorporated in the Secretary of State in California. Ripple didn't create the XRP ledger. The XRP ledger had utility prior to Ripple's existence. Certainly we are an interested party in the success of the XRP ledger, for sure. We own a lot of XRP. But it's a little bit like saying, Exxon owns a lot of oil. That doesn't make oil a security. Exxon's clearly interested in how to, we can argue about the health of the, I'm not here to debate carbon emissions.
Climate crisis, you want to get into that?
This isn't the example I wanted to choose here, but suffice it to say, Exxon cares a lot because they have a lot of...
Now guys, we're to the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. Now this is quite interesting. XRP, the world has tweeted out they have to burn down the old to unveil the new. Here we go from Tony. Here's an example. Gold-backed XRP becomes the anchor of the new system to which currencies may be valued. Well, just to tweet out, most if not all currencies will be reevaluated post Great Reset. And then we can see reset in October. So guys, a lot of stuff seems to be happening or upcoming as well. Ripple Coupler has tweeted out, get ready, more testing. Blackouts may occur, not directly tied to XRP, but part of the big picture. What happens to XRP when a blackout occurs? Also, where are we heading now? Nothing happens until everything is ready. David posted a GIF a few days ago, mission complete. Now there's a XRPL foundation. Things will light up when everyone is ready. Giordano tweeted out, flip switch. Next comes from Ronald. Follow the smartest person in this world, David Schwartz, and set up the claim for the Spark token to support Flare networks. What do we see here? Kaboom has tweeted out, March crash was a test run. Again, what do you guys think will happen? Are we going to see another big, huge crash? Or will we go up from here? Brother in Arms has tweeted out, XRP community. If a Riddler gave you an actual date, you wouldn't know if it's correct until it happens. What you want is hope, when what you need is perseverance. Don't overinvest and hodl strong. Val just tweeted out a lot of tweets right here, as we can see, but let's just read a couple of them. David has been big about following the White Rabbit in his messages with Gematria and giving out 11s as well as his famous 11-3, 11-3 post. The green vertical bar is quite apparent with the basketball score. I wonder what the chances are. Time in vertical piece is 1:30 p.m. 13 as well. With the date of April 15 important numbers, the date in the basketball game of Golden State Warriors is January 17th or 11/7 or 11/7, which 11/7 ties back to gold. He does it at 11 a.m. 11 November. Let's keep going. Green vertical bar no doubt represents XRP. Flip the switch. Now he has tweeted out a lot of stuff. You guys can pause and read all of this. I'm sure 11/11 is a powerful geopolitical event. Crypto BS tweet out, if you're holding XRP, you're a part of history. Do not forget that. This comes from Fojak. We can see the connections being made with Mr. Pool. And then this picture right here. Rom the Greatest tweet out, I will help you. 25 cents to 26 cents. We can see 20 cents, 19 cents, and you know. Baba Cooks has tweeted out a couple of things. We can see phase 2, 91%. If we go down here, the final two for today's video comes from Baba Cooks. See you guys in phase 3. So guys, phase 3 is approaching. A lot of stuff seems to be happening and upcoming as well, but who really knows what will happen at the end of the day. But anyways guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys aren't already. Feel free to be a member of the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day, and hey guys, See ya.
This is the beginning of the greatest economic cycle this country has had since World War II. And I knew the things that Donald would do, and he hasn't even got started. But this is the eye of the motherfucking storm, the perfect storm. It ain't never going to get any better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. If I could have written a prescription or a formula, I couldn't have written it any better. Low interest rates, money's free, you stupid. Massive chaos. And Donald's going to rip the mother economy apart. And he's going to for practice in a good way. This is it. It ain't never going to get anything better. This is like a multiple orgasm the rest of your life, you fucking slags that are in the audience. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, the old man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appearing real.